Why, hello, Baron. Yes, I have you down for your regular exam. If you will come with me, we can go straight to the clinic. They're waiting for you. Yes, just follow me. And I will leave you in capable hands, Baron. Yes, please check with me on your way out. I will be eagerly awaiting the results. You know I worry about your health, Baron. All right. I will leave you here with Stephanie. Yes, she will take good care of you. Hello, Baron. Yes, it's so good to see you again. I'll be conducting your eye exam, if that's all right. I don't foresee any problems, but of course, I can help you in any way you would like. All right, so if you'll just have a seat in the chair. All right, are you comfortable? Okay, I'm just going to turn down the lights. And flip on the light for the eye exam. And we will just start with that. If you would just cover your left eye and read the exam. Starting at the top line. Very good. Can you read the next line down? All right. And the next? Okay, very good. Can you read the next one down? All right. Wonderful vision. You want to try one more? All right. Thank you very much. And let me have you just move that to the other side. And now read with your left eye. Here, yes, I flipped it. No, we don't keep the same letters. Memorization would be cheating. Okay. Next line. Perfect. And the next one. Very good. Can you read the one under that? Great. And do you want to try one more? Wonderful. Okay. So now I'm going to just slide this over your eyes. And I'm going to have to get very close. Okay. Let me just look. Alright. And can you see any better when I put this over your eye? How about this one? Okay. Oh, that all looks good. Okay. How about the other side? Okay. Yeah. And how about if I put this over your eye? Alright, any better with this? Okay. Great. Alright, Baron. And how about reading? Are you having any trouble with reading at all? Okay. Now I am going to put some drops in your eyes so that I can see your eyes dilated, okay? So just lean back. Okay. And the other one? Okay. And we'll just give those a couple of minutes to work. Now, when we're done with the main exam, I'm also going to check your third eye. Yes, of course. Make sure your intuition is functioning correctly. Alright. And would you like us to do any change to your eye color? No? Okay. Well, your eye color obviously is beautiful, but, I didn't know if you were interested in another change. No, it's fine. We'll leave it the way it is for now. Wonderful. And would you like us to add the aura vision on through your eyelashes? Yes. Correct. So you can see auras around objects and people. Yes. The one reason I might suggest it is, as a businessman, it is often helpful to be able to sort of lower your eyes a bit and see the aura of the people you're working with. You can often tell if people are lying to you or if they have bad intentions. Yes. Yes, I can give you a basic aura guide if you would like it. And it's a very simple process. It's just adding a bit of film onto your lashes. Yes, it will not wash off. You will need it updated in about 3 months. So it's also a nice way you can test it out. And if for some reason you don't like it, it can distract some people. But they usually get used to it after a day or two. Yeah, so you may want to be a little bit careful for the next couple of days, especially driving and things like that. If your eyes get heavy while driving, you may see more auras than you would like. Alright, yes, no, I'm happy to add that. That would be wonderful. Okay, so now let me look into your eyes with that dilation, and I'm just going to turn on this light. Okay, just follow the light. Okay. Yep, just look right at my nose. Okay. Just keep looking at my nose. I'll just move the light back and forth. Okay. All right. Well, that looks perfect. Perfect as always, Baron. So now I am going to place this cover down on either eye and put the clear shield in front of your third eye so I can really get a good look. Okay. Alright, nice dark blue color. Have you noticed any difficulty with your intuition lately? Alright, now, okay, you're getting good gut reactions to things. Alright, and do you tend to feel those in your gut, or do you get headaches, or... Alright. And, okay, yes, many people have their throat kind of close up if something does not feel right. It's not as common, but it's a sign of somebody with some very strong and powerful intuition. Yeah, as you know, many people get gut reactions. And fewer people have the throat closing sensation, but it tends to be more accurate. Some people get gut reactions that are more related to fear than actual intuition, but the throat closing is a pretty good indication of a strong intuition. Yes. Okay. Now let me take one more look. Alright. Okay. That looks very good. Okay,
so let me take these off here. Alright, Ben. Lovely as always. Alright, so I am going to take out a new brush and I'm going to get ready the Aura liquid. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the first thing I will need to do is just take a soft cloth and clean your eyelashes. Yes, I need to just do that thoroughly to make sure there's no debris. Okay, and let me just, yes. Okay, just gently all around your eyes. Alright, does that feel okay? Alright, let me get the other eye. Okay, great. That feels okay. Alright. Okay, now let me just. Alright, let me have you close your eyes for me. I'm just going to put a bit of lotion underneath your eyes and on top of your eyelids. Yes, it's more of like a petroleum jelly, so that it's very easy to clean off any of the aura liquid that might get on your skin. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Now I'm going to place a piece of paper just underneath. Again, your bottom lashes. Alright, are you ready? Okay. Now the other side. Alright, and let me just have you close your eyes. And I'm going to get the top lashes. Alright. It really is as simple as that. So, let me just clear away. Dispose of this brush. And I'm going to clear away any of the remaining petroleum jelly underneath your eyes and on your eyelids. So just keep your eyes closed for a minute. Yeah, and that just wipes away really clean. Yes, okay. So now I want you to just open your eyes. And the way it works is you're going to just gently close, not all the way, but it's almost like you are slowly half closing your eyes so that you're sort of looking through your eyelashes. Yes. Yep, pops right up, doesn't it? It's stronger around people than around objects, but you can see the aura around objects too. And the colors of the aura, right, you can see it's usually white, right, close to the skin, but then the aura goes out for another half a foot or foot that you can usually see. You may even be able to see farther. And the colors are the indication of what you're seeing in that person. So again, mine is green, most of it usually, with a little pink, because I'm a healer. Yes, and the pink is, I'm also a very caring healer, so you get a little bit of love from me as well. Yes, and I often do have a bit of gold around my head. I'm a very spiritual, intuitive person, so you can sometimes see that around my head. Do you see anything else? Blue around my feet? Yes, I'm also relatively calm right now, so that shows a little bit too. Yes. No, I use it as well, and I'm very good at reading the colors now. So I'm going to give you this piece of paper, and it will tell you the different meanings of different colors that you will see. And you can look at that closely. And especially in a business meeting, it's very healthy to get a aura reading on everyone at the table before you start, because then you know what's behind a lot of what's going on. Yes, you see a lot of black going on in somebody's aura, and they are probably not there for the best reasons. Now, it may be pain as well. I mean, the aura is not infallible. Sometimes if somebody is in pain and they're trying to mask it, you may get that instead. All right. Well, are there any other questions you have for me, Baron? Wonderful. Well, it's been so nice seeing you again. Do you have another appointment scheduled for a year from now? All right. I would also ask that if you like the aura reading, that you schedule one with Miss Rose. Yes. That would be for 3 months from now, all right, Baron? Okay. And I will pass you on. I think you have your ear exam next, correct? All right. I will pass you right on. So wonderful to see you, as always. Okay, take care.
Yes. Hello, Baron. It's very, very good to see you. It has been a bit of a while. Are we going to do your basic ear cleaning and brain scan tonight? Wonderful. Good. And I have any of the healing oils that we may need for the ear massage at the end, all right? Okay. So if you don't mind, can I get a little bit of an update? All right. Great. So, has anything drastically changed in your health? Okay. And let's just quickly run through your chakras and make sure everything is operating correctly. So, have you had any issues with safety, security, anxiety, things like that? And when did that start? Okay. And have you taken anything for it or done anything healing for it? Okay. But didn't help? Alright. We should be able to take care of that. It's pretty understandable considering your line of work. Yeah, I think if you did not have some anxiety, it would be a little strange, but we'll help mitigate it a little bit. Obviously, we won't get rid of all of it because you need a little bit of anxiety just to keep yourself on your toes, but okay. Now, how about your creativity? How has that been? Productive as always. Good. And are you feeling in control of everything? Have you had any feelings being out of control? Any stomach issues? No. Okay. And how about, I don't want to pry, but are relationship issues the same? Going all right? Okay. Okay. So, no issues in that department with family or anything. Okay. How about communication? Has everything been okay in the boardroom? All right. And with staff and family and friends? No difficulty communicating what you need to say. Okay. Being truthful. No. Okay. Well, as far as you can be. I know. And how about your intuition? All right. And when did you start noticing that? Okay. We'll look into that quite a bit. Okay. And how are your spirit guides? Is that all okay? They're all doing well. Good. And passing on some good insights for you? Okay. Good. Any difficulty with meditating? No. Okay. All right. Anything else out of the ordinary that I should know about? Okay. You haven't been hearing anything strange from your spirit guides? No. All right. Okay. That sounds good. And I think that's all that I need. So, if you don't mind, we'll get started with the exam. So we'll start off by doing our basic ear cleaning. And then I will use the drops just to clear out the ear to make sure we have a clear view with the Meridian scope into your brain. And I'll look at all the different areas of your brain and check on all the chakra issues that you mentioned, see how everything's going, okay? And then, if needed, we'll do some balancing and some healing. All right? Okay. So, if you're ready, we'll just get a little quiet here. I'm just going to get out the spray. Okay. So, I'm going to start on this side. Just right gently on your ear. Okay. And then I'm just going to clean the outside of your ear. Just very gently. Impeccably groomed, as always, Baron. Alright, so let me just have you tilt your head to the side, just like that. Great. Alright, I'm just going to put a couple of drops in. Okay. And you will start to hear that fizz just a little bit. Just cleaning out any wax or residue that may be in your ear and might block the Meridian scope. Okay. So now I'm just going to place this right in your ear. see some of the issues you were mentioning with the anxiety. Yes. We'll clear that right up for you. We'll do some balancing. Okay. All right. Okay. Everything else looks very good, Baron. Just let me get one more really close look. Okay. Alright. That is definitely looking great. Okay. So I'm going to have you lean your head back over and just let any of the extra drops run out, okay? Okay, great. And let me just clean off your ear a little bit. Okay. All right. Very good. So now same procedure on the other side. So I'm just going to do a little bit of spray. Alright. And then just clean off your ear. Okay. That feel alright? Good, good. Yes. Not much to do in this ear either. Okay. Alright. So now we're just going to put a few drops in your ear. I'm just going to have you tilt your head to one side. Okay. Okay. Just drop those right in. And you should start to hear the fizz pretty soon. Okay. Does that feel all right? Okay, good. So I am going to just get right in there with the Meridian Scalp. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I can see those little intuition problems right there. Yeah. Yeah. Those are over on this side of the brain, so they're a lot easier to view from over on this side. Okay. And other than that, everything seemed to be okay, other than those anxiety issues. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything standing out. Yeah, little bit of inflamed tissue from your spirit. I'm sure just yelling about the intuition. Yeah, spirit doesn't like it when your intuition's not working well, because then they're not talking to you clearly when you're not in meditation, so they get upset. Okay. Alright, just one more really close up look. Is this okay? Okay. Alright. That looks great. So if you want to just tilt tilt your head back. Okay. And let me just clean that off. All right. So I could very clearly see the issues you were talking about with the anxiety. Again, I think it's very normal in your line of work. But we're going to do actually a little bit of stone massage on your ear and a little bit of balancing with the stones. We're going to use I've got two very healing stones here. I've got some hematite and some black obsidian. Those will really ground you and balance you, and that should help a lot with the anxiety that you've been experiencing. So I will do that over here because that will access the part of the brain where a lot of those issues are located. And then over here where you've got those intuition issues, I'm just going to use some of our healing oil. Yes, it's called Clear Sight. And it will really help with clearing up those intuition issues so that your intuition will become much more focused and much more obvious. So I'm glad you were aware of both of those. You're usually pretty in tune with what's going on with you. So if that is all right, I'm going to get started with the stone massage on this ear. Okay. These two stones. Is that okay? No, it's very, very gentle, and I've got very small stones, but it will really help to balance out those anxiety issues. Yeah, it's almost as if the sound of the stones, the resonant frequency of the stones, when they are placed on your ear, has a direct channel into your brain, and it just balances those areas right out. It's like those areas are vibrating at too low of a frequency. Yeah, and so when the stones are rubbed on the ear, they bring it up to the correct frequency. Yes, you should feel much better almost immediately. Are you doing all right? Okay. Yes, they're nice and warm, and I did put oil on them. And I used some of our grounding oil. Yeah, so that will help as well. But it really is the sound and the natural vibration of the stones that does the bulk of the work. Okay. So let me just take a quick look. Yep. Okay. That already looks much better. All right, great. Okay, so now I'm going to use a little bit of the oil, Clear Sight oil, and I'm just going to massage on this ear. Yes, for intuition, it really is more of a essential oil type healing. For your intuition is a much higher chakra, so it is affected more by a smaller dose. So these essential oils are made with herbs and also with the stones in the oil. So the stones won't be applied directly to your ear, as that would be a little bit too much to deal with intuition issues. Yeah, they are just much more sensitive because it's a higher chakra, so you have to be a little bit more gentle. But the herbs and the stones that were used in the oil penetrate right in through the skin of the ear. Yes, it takes a little bit longer for this to take effect, as it has to travel all the way down the ear canal. But once it does, it will kind of feel like a whoosh of all of a sudden your intuition clearing. Yeah, it looks a little cloudy in there right now, so we'll get it all cleared out. Yeah, and then you should be all set. Okay, great. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's enough. And let me take a quick look at that too, although I don't expect to see it change quite yet. Not much, at least. Alright, I can see the oil working its way down. That is good. And that's about all we'll see quite yet. So within the next few hours, you should feel a very clear whoosh as your intuition clears, okay? Yes. And so if for some reason you do not feel that, or you don't feel that your intuition is working better, then do call me right away and I'll do a house call and just come over to your state, okay? But I don't expect there to be any problems. It's a very effective oil, and I do this treatment pretty regularly, so just let me know if there are any problems. And everything else looks great. Was there anything else that you needed? Okay, wonderful. Then I will see you for your next checkup, unless for some reason you need me earlier. Of course, anytime, Baron. We're so happy to see you always. And I'm so happy to see that you are doing well and that we can clear up the few little issues that you had. Alright, take care. Good night.
Hello, Baron. It's so good to see you. Yes, I know. It's been quite a while, but things are going well? Good. And how has the rest of your annual appointment been going? Everything's good? Wonderful. So we're here to do a scalp check today to make sure that there are no implants. I know this is your least favorite part of the exam. It's always a bit scary. But it's very important, Baron. We never did figure out how they found you that last time. And I am always afraid about the implants. I know. I think it's how they tracked you once. I know. So we need to make sure that there are no implants. And honestly, if there are, we nip it in the bud. We remove it. We remove you from the situation, and before long, everything is hunky-dory again. I know. So, and do you want us to do the scalp massage with the youth hair treatment as well? Of course. Well, I hope the scalp massage at least helps you end this treatment a little bit happier. Okay. Alright, well, I have the standard tools that we use for this, and I just want you to be as relaxed as possible. We've had no word of any kind of problem, so I do not expect to find anything. Alright? I know. It's a bit invasive, but we will take care of it quickly, okay? Alright, so just relax. Yes. Everything looks good so far, Baron. No, it's all looking fine. Nothing at all. Are you feeling okay? Okay. You do have such nice hair, Baron. I know the youth oil helps, but you just have such great hair to begin with, or else the youth oil couldn't help that. Okay. We're almost done with one side, Baron. Oh no, everything's fine, everything's fine. Just wanted to get a closer look. Your hair's thick, Baron. Don't get nervous. I just want to make sure we're completely covered. Nothing should be sneaking up on us. Okay. Ready for the other side, okay? Everything looks great. Just relax, Baron. I know it's hard. You're doing great. Just a few more minutes. Okay, it's all looking great. We're almost done. Okay, just this last little bit. And you're in the clear, Baron. Take a deep breath, okay? Literally. Take a deep breath. Everything is perfect, okay? Alright, now we're just gonna relax you, okay? So I'm gonna put in the youth oil, do a little bit of a head massage, and then just brush your hair out, alright? Okay. Yeah, it's a very hydrating oil. We're just gonna put it right on the scalp. And get the back. Just get it all the way through. All the way on your scalp. That feel okay? Not too rough? You're doing wonderfully, Baron. Is this relaxing you a little bit? this, I think you're done. This is your last exam, isn't it? Oh, good. So I'll call in Miss Rose. Okay. And she can show you out. I know she's anxious to get all of the results. How does that feel? Good. Well, hopefully after all of this you'll sleep well tonight. Okay. And let me just comb your hair out a little. I just want to leave you in good shape so you don't walk out of here looking crazy. I know. But your hair just falls back into place perfectly so easily. Does that feel okay? Alright. Okay. That looks good. Just do one last brush. Get that all perfect. Wonderful. Okay. You look as dapper as when you walked in, sir. Yes. Well, I'm so glad I could give you good news and relieve a little bit of that anxiety. I know. And I will see you again for your next exam, but hopefully not too soon. Hopefully not before you are regularly scheduled. And I'm just going to put a call into Miss Rose and she can come and escort you out, okay? Alright. Hi. Would you tell Miss Rose that everything is fine with the Baron and his final exam is all complete? Okay? I know, she's been waiting patiently. So, alright, thanks so much, Baron. I'll see you again soon.
Why, hello, Baron. I'm so relieved that everything went well. Are you feeling okay? Relieved as well, yes, I bet. Well, I'm so glad, and you will be feeling much better after this evening, I think. Yes. Your treatments seem to all go well. And you did get a little bit of healing in there, so that should help. Alright. And I will schedule you again for a year? Or would you rather do 6 months? A year. Okay. And of course, we're always here if you need us before then. And of course, my special treatments. Yes, I have all of your elixirs and your powders, and we'll do the youth oil treatment, of course. And if you do need any more of the intuition oil or anything like that, yes, and we will schedule you for another aura eyelash treatment if you like that. Okay, just give me a call. We'll just have you come in for that, but we'll wait to do a full exam until next year. Okay? Alright, Baron. Well, you know it's always my absolute pleasure to assist you. and I hope to see you for dinner again soon. Alright, good night, Baron.